Hello all and welcome to today's Sefer portion. Today we're going to be reading Shemot, Exodus 29 and 30. Chapter 29, and this is the thing that you shall do unto them, to hollow them, to minister unto me in the priest's office, to take 1 bullock and 2 rams without blemish, and mustasa cakes tempered with oil, and mustasa wafers anointed with oil. Of wheaten flour you shall make them, and you shall put them into 1 basket, and bring them in the basket, with olive tavet the bullock, and olive tavet the 2 rams, and olive tavet Aaron, and olive tavet his sons shall bring unto the door of the tabernacle of the assembly, and shall wash them with water. And you shall take olive tavet the garments, and put upon olive tavet Aaron the coat, and olive tavet the robe of the ephod, and olive tavet the ephod, and olive tavet breastplate, and gird him with a curious girdle of the ephod. The next video that I upload after this one is going to explain the reason why it says olive tavet. Okay. And you shall put the turban up on his head, and put olive tavet the holy crown upon the turban. Then you shall take olive tavet the anointing oil, and pour it upon his head, and anoint him. And you shall bring olive tavet his sons, and put coats on them, and you shall gird them with girdles, Aaron and his sons, and put the bonnets on them. And the priest's office shall be theirs for a perpetual statute. And you shall consecrate Aaron and his sons. And you shall cause olive tavet a bullock to be brought before the tabernacle of the assembly, and Aaron his son shall put olive tavet their hands upon the head of the bullock. And you shall kill olive tavet the bullock before Yahuwah by the door of the tabernacle of the assembly. And you shall take the blood of the bullock, and put it upon the horns of the altar with your finger, and pour olive tavet all the blood beside the bottom of the altar. And you shall take olive tavet all the fat that covers olive tavet the inwards, and olive tavet the cold that is above the liver, and olive tavet the 2 kidneys, and olive tavet the fat that is upon them, and burn them upon the altar. But olive tavet the flesh of the bullock, and olive tavet his skin, and olive tavet his dung, shall you burn with fire without the camp. It is a sin offering. You shall also take olive tavet 1 ram, and Aaron and his sons shall put olive tavet their hands upon the head of the ram, and you shall slay olive tavet the ram. And you shall take olive tavet his blood, and sprinkle it round about upon the altar. And you shall cut olive tavet the ram in pieces, and wash the inwards of him and his legs, and put them unto his pieces and unto his head. And you shall burn olive tavet the whole ram upon the altar. It is a burnt offering unto Yahuwah. It is a sweet savor, an offering made by fire unto Yahuwah. And you shall take olive tavet the other ram, and Aaron and his sons shall put olive tavet their hands upon the head of the ram. Then you shall kill olive tavet the ram, and take of his blood, and put it upon the tip of the right ear of Aaron, and upon the tip of the right ear of his sons, and upon the thumb of the right hand, and upon the great toe of the right foot, and sprinkle olive tavet the blood upon the altar round about. And you shall take of the blood that is upon the altar, and of the anointing oil, and sprinkle it upon Aaron, and upon his garments, and upon his sons, and upon his garments of his sons with him. And he shall be hallowed, and his garments, and his sons' garments with him. And also you shall take of the ram the fat of the rump, and olive tavet the fat that covers olive tavet the inwards, and olive tavet the caul above the liver, and olive tavet the kidneys, and olive tavet the fat that is upon them, and olive tavet the right shoulder, for it is a ram consecration. And 1 loaf of bread, and 1 cake of oiled bread, and 1 wafer out of the basket of mustasa that is before Yahuwah. And you shall put all in the hands of Aaron and the hands of his sons, and you shall wave them for a wave offering before Yahuwah. And you shall receive them of their hands, and burn them upon the altar for a burnt offering, for a sweet savor before Yahuwah. It is an offering made by fire unto Yahuwah. And you shall take olive tavet the breast of the ram of Aaron's consecration, and wave it for a wave offering before Yahuwah, and it shall be your part. And you shall sanctify olive tavet the breast of the wave offering, and olive tavet the shoulder of the heave offering, which is waved, and which is heaved up, of the ram of the consecration, even of that which is for Aaron, and of that which is for his sons. And it shall be Aaron and his sons by a statute forever from the children of Israel. For it is a heave offering, and it shall be a heave offering from the children of Israel, of the sacrifice of their peace offerings, even their heave offerings unto Yahuwah. And the holy garments of Aaron shall be his sons after him, to be anointed therein, and to be consecrated all of it in them. And that son that is priest in his stead shall put them on 7 days, when he comes into the tabernacle of the assembly to minister unto the holy place. And you shall take all of it, the ram of the consecration, and all of it, the seed, his flesh, in the holy place. And Aaron and his sons shall eat all of it, the flesh of the ram, and all of it, the bread that is in the basket, by the door of the tabernacle of the assembly. And they shall eat those things wherewith the atonement was made, to consecrate and to sanctify all of it them. But a stranger shall not eat thereof, because they are holy. And if aught of the flesh of the consecration or of the bread remain unto the morning, then you shall burn all of it, the remainder with fire. It shall not be eaten, because it is holy. And thus shall you do unto Aaron and his sons, according to all things that I have commanded you. 7 days shall you consecrate them. And you shall offer every day a bullock for a sin offering for atonement. And you shall cleanse the altar when you have made an atonement for it. And you shall anoint it to sanctify it. 7 days you shall make an atonement for the altar and sanctify it. And it shall be an altar most holy. Whosoever touches the altar shall be holy. Now this is that which you shall offer upon the altar: 2 lambs of the first year, day by day continually. All of it, the one lamb, you shall offer in the morning, and all of it, the other lamb, you shall offer at evening. And with the one lamb, 1/10 deal of flour mingled with the 4th part of a hin of beaten oil, and the 4th part of a hin of wine for a drink offering. And all of it, the other lamb, you shall offer at evening, and shall do thereto according to the meat offering of the morning, and according to the drink offering thereof, for a sweet savour, an offering made by fire unto Yahuwah. This shall be a continual burnt offering throughout your generations, at the door of the tabernacle of the assembly before Yahuwah, where I will meet you, to speak there unto you. And there I will meet with the children of Israel, and the tabernacle shall be sanctified in my glory. And I will sanctify all of Tavet, the tabernacle of the assembly, and all of Tavet, the altar. And I will sanctify also both all of Tavet, Aaron, and all of Tavet, his sons, to minister to me in the priest's office. And I will dwell among the children of Israel, and will be their Elohim. And they shall know that I am Yahuwah Elohim, that brought them forth out of the land of Mitzrayim, that I may dwell among them. I am Yahuwah Elohim. Chapter 30. And you shall make an altar to burn incense upon shittim wood. You shall make it. A cubit shall be the length thereof, and a cubit the breadth thereof. 4 squares shall it be, and 2 cubits shall be the height thereof. The horns therefore shall be of the same, and you shall overlay it with pure gold. All of Tavet the top thereof, and all of Tavet the sides thereof round about, and all of Tavet the horns thereof. And you shall make unto it a crown of gold round about. And 2 golden rings shall you make it under the crown of it. By the 2 corners thereof, upon the 2 sides of it, shall you make it. And they shall be for places for the staves to bear it withal. And you shall make all of it the staves of shittim wood, and overlay them with gold. And you shall put it there. And you shall put it before the veil that is by the ark of the testimony, before the mercy seat that is over the testimony, where I will meet with you. And Aaron shall burn thereon sweet incense every morning. When he dresses all of it, the lamps, he shall burn incense upon it. And when Aaron lights all of it, the lamps at evening, he shall burn incense upon it, a perpetual incense before Yahuwah. Throughout your generations ye shall offer no strange incense thereon, nor burnt sacrifices, nor meat offerings, neither shall ye pour drink offering thereon. And Aaron shall make an atonement upon the horns of it once in a year, with the blood of the sin offering of atonement. Once in a year shall he make atonement upon it throughout your generations. It is most holy unto Yahuwah. And Yahuwah spoke unto Moshe, saying, When you take all of it, the sum of the children of Israel after their number, then shall they give every man a ransom for his soul unto Yahuwah. When you number them, that there be no plague among them, when you number them, this they shall give. Every one that passes among them that are numbered, half a shekel, after the shekel of the sanctuary. A shekel is 20 gerah. A half shekel shall be the offering of Yahuwah. Every one that passes among them that are numbered, from 20 years old and above, shall give an offering unto Yahuwah. The rich shall not give more, and the poor shall not give less than half a shekel, when they give all the tavet an offering unto Yahuwah, to make atonement for your souls. And you shall take all the tavet, the atonement money of the children of Israel, and shall appoint it for the service of the tabernacle of the assembly, that it may be a memorial unto the children of Israel before Yahuwah, to make an atonement for your souls. And Yahuwah spoke unto Moshe, saying, You shall also make a laver of brass, and his foot also of brass, to wash withal. And you shall put it between the tabernacle of the assembly and the altar, and you shall put water therein. For Aaron and his sons shall wash all of it their hands and all of it their feet thereat. When they go into the tabernacle of the assembly, they shall wash with water, that they not die. Or when they come near to the altar to minister, to burn offering made by fire unto Yahuwah. So they shall wash their hands and their feet, that they die not. And it shall be a statute forever to them, even to him, and to his seed throughout their generations. Moreover, Yahuwah spoke unto Moshe, saying, Take also unto you principal spices of pure myrrh, 500 shekels, and of sweet cinnamon half so much, even 250 shekels, and of sweet calamus 250 shekels, and of cassia 500 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, and of oil olive a hin. And you shall make it an oil of holy ointment, an ointment compound after the art of the apothecary. It shall be a holy anointing oil, and you shall anoint all of it, the tabernacle of the assembly therewith, and all of it, the ark of the testimony, and all of it, the table, and all of it, all his vessels, and all of it, the menorah, and all of it, his vessels, and all of it, the altar of incense, and all of it, the altar of burnt offering, with all of it, his vessels, and all of it, the laver, and all of it, his foot. And you shall sanctify them, that they may be most holy. Whatsoever touches them shall be holy, and you shall anoint all of it, Aaron and his sons, and consecrate them, that they may minister unto me in the priest's office. And you shall speak unto the children of Israel, saying, This shall be a holy anointing oil unto me throughout your generations. Upon man's flesh shall it not be poured, neither shall ye make any other like it. After the composition of it, it is holy, and it shall be holy unto you. Whosoever compounds any like it, or whosoever puts any of it upon a stranger, shall even be cut off from his people. And Yahuwah said unto Moshe, Take unto you sweet spices, stacte, anika, anicha, and galbanum, these sweet spices with pure frankincense, of each shall there be a like weight. And you shall make it a perfume, a confection after the art of the apothecary, tempered together, pure and holy. And you shall beat some of it very small, and put of it before the testimony in the tabernacle of the assembly, where I will meet with you. It shall be unto you most holy. And as for the perfume which you shall make, ye shall not make to yourselves according to the composition thereof. It shall be unto you holy for Yahuwah. Whosoever shall make like unto that, to smell thereto, shall even be cut off from his people. Well, that is tonight's Sefer portion. Like I said, I'm going to be uploading, reading the descriptions of why they didn't do Aleph Tav Et, or the translation of it. Well, until next time, I hope you all have a great night and a fantastic tomorrow.